Let's have a round of applause for the last musician, who's my new best friend. Anybody? Round of applause. I told him he was a good musician, and he said thank you, and now I got a new friend, so I'm pretty excited about it. My name is Gary Nicholas. I'm going to be the second comedian here tonight. The other guy who I know, Brent Goodman, who's not my friend, is only so-so at comedy, but I do a much better job because my mom says I'm really good at comedy, and so does my grandpa. I come here sometimes, other than open mics, when my parents drop me off for the weekend. And they drop me off at 8 in the morning here at the plaza, and then they pick me up at 8 p.m. So I sometimes come here and I play checkers. Sometimes I have other checker players to play with, but I'm pretty good at it, so I don't really need anybody to beat. I'll beat everybody else anyway, so I sometimes play by myself. The checkers, I'm really good at it. My favorite episode of Sesame Street is the one old episode I used to watch as a kid where Bert plays checkers with his pigeon. Anybody ever seen that? No? Oh, you have? Okay, yeah. Now we can be friends too because we have something in common. Yeah, that's my favorite episode where Bert gets teased by Ernie for playing checkers with his pigeon. That one worked. Yeah, see, I'm pretty good at jokes, as you can see. Like, I know what audiences identify with when doing stand-up comedy. The first thing they want to hear about is real life. Like, I have this female friend, and she's always telling me I'm very handsome and very good-looking. And I don't know why, because she's just a friend. I don't see why she would say those things. But my mom says maybe she likes you, Gary. And so I guess Tiffany likes me. I don't know. She invited me. We were out one night, just hanging out, watching cartoons at a little art house theater that plays old movies. And they had a Looney Tunes night. You know, they played from 8 p.m. to 11 all Bugs Bunny cartoons. Had a lot of fun. And then she said, "Wow, it's getting pretty late. You know, how about we go back to my place and to my apartment and we'll go to bed?" And I said, "Oh, but I'm not very tired yet." And then she got mad at me and dropped me off at home and then didn't speak to me for a whole week. And I didn't know why she was so mad. Yeah, so, yeah, she keeps mentioning that she's always tired and wants to go to bed in her apartment. But I say I'm not very sleepy. And then she keeps saying I'm missing social cues. But at least when she drops me off at home, she's nice about the fact that I love Wendy's and Burger King and will stop and let me get some French fries and a milkshake. Right now, my doctor said I wasn't eating very healthy, so rather than get exercise like he suggested, I started eating the sugary apple slices at Burger King and McDonald's. Anybody had those for nutritious value? Yeah. Oh yeah, it made me healthy and strong. My grandma says I'm looking much more, not robust, she used a big word like that. She said much more hefty and so handsome earlier this month. And actually, I think I'm getting a text from my mom right now. She promised me that while I'm up here, she would drive through Wendy's for me and let me get anything on the menu I want to get. I like the 99-cent value fries. Anybody else like the 99-cent value meal at Wendy's? No? You do? Okay, yeah. Like, there's actually something funny that happened at Wendy's once. One time, they got the order wrong. My dad ordered a bacon cheeseburger, and they gave him a cheeseburger without the bacon. It was the funniest thing in the world. I've never seen anything like that. It was so funny in my life. It was hilarious. Just to show how hardcore, my friends call me at school hardcore because I really like Wendy's. I wear this at school sometimes. Let me show you real quick. So I got at the thrift store my favorite shirt of all time. I got a Wendy's shirt just to prove that I'm not making up that I like Wendy's. See, it's got the logo and everything. And I applied there and they wouldn't hire me for some reason. They said the work program I would be hired under was closed for the summer, but I don't know what even that means. I applied there and I wanted to be my dream was to be a cash register clerk, and I even said I'll take the janitorial job, but they gave it to someone else who I know from school, and so Jerry right now gets to be the janitor. I'm a little jealous. Some people say that rap stars like Tupac Shakur had some really cool tattoos that said stuff like Thug Life on his stomach. My dream would to be have like one that says Round Table Pizza, then Burger King, then McDonald's, and then on the back of my neck it would say like Taco Bell on each shoulder blade. And on each shoulder it would say something like Carl's, then Junior. And that would be really cool, and then girls would want to talk to me at the beach. You know, Tiffany said, pay no attention to those girls at the beach that keep asking me for money when they want to go to the snack stand. They're not really my friends like she is. But they always give me a hug after I give them $20, so I don't know what she's talking about. So, and maybe Tiffany's just jealous of these girls because some of them are very attractive. And Tiffany's quite beautiful herself. At least that's what my grandma and grandpa keep hinting about her with me. But I don't fully understand all these things, so I just kind of like, just go get fast food with her. That's what I like to do and watch cartoons. I met some friends online, and they really like video games. Anybody here like video games a lot? Just one girl? and a boy, okay. I love video games because you get to be anything you want to be. But I have got in trouble before when I was about to jump off a bridge. When I was about 16 years old, I saw like Mega Man do it in a video game. My parents screamed at me and had me talk to my therapist about it because they say, a video game is a cartoon, Brent. You would break your body and die. And but I said, but Mega Man makes it look so real. So yeah. So I got to meet some of the people that worked on the video game once at a convention, and then it was surprising because even though I got an autograph and there was people that came to get autographs after me, after I met them, they told me, thank you, I got to get back, I'm really busy. And then I came back an hour later when they were just drinking a cup of coffee, and they still said they were really busy, but no one else was around. I guess their imagination is so active that even when there's no one there talking to them, they still are thinking of the video game Mega Man. Yeah. I'm really excited that now that summer's starting, they're going to have the July 4th milkshake at McDonald's, which has little rainbow sprinkles inside with vanilla soft serve ice cream and just a swirl of blue, what my mom calls gross syrup. And I'm going to order that every day. And but I'll order the sugar apples too because my doctor did remind me to eat healthy this summer. Occasionally I'll have a carrot if my mom forces me to have one. She says you can't get any French fries. You can't get the double deluxe French fries unless you have a piece of carrot. So I pretend to eat it, then I spit it out in a napkin because I don't want to eat that stuff. It doesn't taste very good. So, but my dentist, he reminded me you can get cavities. So rather than brush my teeth, I just have my grandpa pay for me to go to the dentist every 2 weeks. So that's how I handle it. And then the reason I like the dentist so much is because they give you a pencil and a lollipop after you're finished. It's really kind of cool. Anybody know any good jokes? Anybody know any good jokes? Okay. I was going to see if you could do a request. Like, someone one time at school shouted out, how about the chicken across the road? And I tried to remember that one. It took me about a minute, but I finally got it right, and I got a huge applause from all the guys on the football team. They were laughing and having a good time and clapping really hard. And I felt really cool to be so popular at school as the guy who's really funny that everybody likes. So, let's see. Why did the chicken cross the road? No, they're supposed to say why. Why did the chicken cross the road? He had to knock on the door of a house and tell them, I'm sorry, I've got a really dehydrated traveling salesman. I'm with the farmer's daughter. I got that one from my grandpa. Yeah, he likes that one. Some people say, which came first, the chicken or the egg, and I don't even know what that means. I just say Egg McMuffins, and I always get a huge laugh from all the guys on the volleyball team and the football team when I say that. Sometimes they'll ask me that up to 6 times a day, and it's funnier each and every time I answer Egg McMuffin. I guess I'm a natural for comedy when it comes to these things. The other week, I think I told you this last month, I did it again to my grandpa. I switched out his heart medicine with Tic Tacs and didn't tell him about it. And it was hilarious when he got really stressed about something at work. And then he kept complaining his heart hurt and his chest was hurting because I was in on the joke, but no one else was. But now my mom says that to hang out with Grandpa again, I have to be very careful because he's really mad at me. He's not even buying me Wendy's French fries anymore. So, but I thought it was pretty funny. My grandma did too. She said that old codger needs to go any day. Anyway, so she thought it was a pretty good idea. She actually gave me the Tic Tacs to switch it out. But she said, don't tell anybody or I'll kill you. And I don't know what that means because grandma usually doesn't talk to me like that. So this is Gary Nicholas. Thank you guys for coming out.